Hello my friends. I am so glad that you have decided to stop by. I have such an exciting video today to share with you. I'm excited anyways. I have finally completed my office. I have shared my craft room a while back, which I will link it at the end. But today I'm going to take you through my full office and how I organized it and all the fun stuff. I have been wanting to have this space of my own like this for such a long time, and I finally got it, and I absolutely love the way it looks. If you are a YouTuber, I have some ideas and show you how I have a DIY channel as well, so I do a lot of setups to take pictures and stuff, so I'll show you that as well. So without further ado, let's get started. So here is my space, and like I said, I cannot tell you how blessed I feel to have this, to be able to set this up, and especially I did not spend very much money to do it, so I will let you know what came from where and how much it cost. And just to give you a little bit of point of reference, if you watch my videos, this used to be a daycare room that I had converted once I stopped working into a rec room that my kids and their friends use very often. And then this is my space, my office during the week, most days. So they use it on weekends, the rec room, and I use this, well, pretty much on weekends as well, but not at the same time. So we're gonna start off with my sofa table, where I have it's kind of like a continuation of that room, but it gives a nice division of space a little bit. And then I'm going to start over here. This dresser came from my daughter's room. She had ended up switching over her furniture because she wanted a larger desk, and then this dresser no longer fit. So we had picked up a tall dresser for her from IKEA, as well as the table. And then I was going to originally get a little bit of a smaller dresser to fit here to hold my Cricut machine as well as all the Cricut supplies, but didn't have to go buy one. I ended up with this one. It is a touch bigger than I would have liked, but it will work. I didn't have to go and spend any money on it. So in here, I keep my Cricut machine, my cutting tools and weeding tools and all that stuff. This is my Easy Press pad, and then I have space to do weeding and all the other stuff that I need for the Cricut machine. And in these drawers, I am keeping, these are like somewhat organized, all my cutting tools, markers, and all the supplies needed for the Cricut machine. Then I have my transfer tape, my vinyls, and in here I have just some other supplies in here that aren't necessarily Cricut related. My Easy Press fits perfectly in here, and then this is just little odds and ends of vinyl, transfer tape, the hippo paper, and all that stuff that I can still use, but they're not the solid full pieces. Then over here I have just some other Cricut supplies, as well as the Cricut cable, because this is I'm running it wirelessly. And then in here I have my hippo paper right now, and then down here is just some of my planners from last year that I'm still referencing to. So I want to keep them in that drawer until this year's planners go in there, and so on and so forth. Now, moving on to here, this was such a great purchase. I had picked this up off of Facebook Marketplace, the corner table. Originally, I wanted it to kind of float in the middle, but the type of a table that it is, it wouldn't work. It had to be actually mounted to the wall, but it works. I'm super pleased with the way this works. I just did not want it to face that wall. So I'm glad that I'm facing my gym and more of an open space, and really nice sunshine comes through that window as well, which is really nice. So this table was $40 on Facebook Marketplace, and it came with the little cabinet here. So let me just give you a tour of my desk first, and then I'm gonna show you what's in the cabinets. So over here, I just have things that I'm working on. I usually have a water bottle and some sort of coffee going. I watch some videos while I edit videos type of thing. And then I have my whiteboard markers in my chip mug. Then I have just some pens, highlighters, some more pencils and markers, and just little folders, things that I'm, you know, need to reference to. Dog treats, very necessary for this, because there's always one or two lurking around somewhere around me. And then I have my planners set up here, my gratitude journal, my fitness journal, my goal journal, and all that stuff is in there. And then over here, I just have some of my planning markers, just a couple like more planning type of sheets. My camera's here as well. Usually it doesn't stay here for very long, but it is here for now. And then underneath I have my garbage can, and then my little baskets that I put props in if I'm doing a face-to-face video or I need to take stuff from upstairs to downstairs and vice versa. So I have that there. And then above it, I have my calendars and things I'm working on. So I'm currently decluttering my house. So I have like a little list there that's actually on my blog if you wanna check that out. And then over here, I have my Vlogtober schedule of all the videos I want to make for my vlogging channel are on there. I'm hoping to make them all. And then my September calendar for all my videos going up. And then I also have a calendar over here that are like my needle pushers for each day, things that I absolutely have to get done. And I have them divided by different channels and my blog and all that stuff there. So then moving on to down here, I have just organized it pretty much. If you watched one of my other ones before office, kind of the same way, just, you know, general office supplies in here, some receipts, and then these are just my all sorts of different files that I keep on hand. So pretty standard organization, I guess, that you would have at a desk. Now, the one thing that I was very excited to buy, and it cost me just as much as the desk pretty much, was this little caddy where I keep all of my planner supplies. So that way I can wheel it over when I'm planning and plan over there in front of the TV. Because sometimes, you know, I'd like to watch either YouTube or movies or whatnot. And then behind here, I have a TV table that I use to do the planning on, because I find the coffee table is a little low for me. I have Stitch. We had to find Stitch a new home. My daughter apparently grew out of Stitch. And if you guys are Disney fans, he came all the way from Florida and cost a lot of money. So he's joined me here. I was a little bit worried that Frank was going to have his way with him, but nevertheless, he's still safe here. And then over here, I have started working on my dream board for next year. So I'm gonna have a whole separate video over on my vlogging channel about that. So I don't want to get into that. And then I have my little filing things hanging, and my filing thing over there hanging. That came from IKEA. I've had that still for daycare as well as those ones. So didn't have to buy any of that. Then over here, I have my Apple desktop, as well as a jet printer. So that's new. I just had to buy that because I just wanted to have a printer in this room. And then over here, I am keeping just a calendar that I use for my needle pushers, and my cutting mats actually fit perfectly here because they did not fit anywhere else. And then in here, I just have right now some more planning supplies, some journals that are empty, and my Canadian Tire money, and then just file folders I can use, they're empty. So he goes here. So I don't access that very often, so that's why he's here sitting in front of it. If he actually stays sitting, gotta tip him a little bit. There we go. And then this shelf came from my daughter's room as well. And I think it's a beautiful backdrop for when I'm doing the face-to-face videos, because I usually sit right here. So you have something nice to look at. And I have decorated it for fall and some other things. That's me when I was turning 1 with my grandparents. Some of my favorite places to visit, my last dog's paw print, some of my favorite Disney characters, some fall decor, my fall tier tray. You can find all that over on my DIY channel. Some other, my hometown, from my hometown, and a place we visited a couple of years back. Pictures of my kids, a happy birthday card from Disney World, and then I'm planning on working on that. It is a scrapbook, some books, and just simple. There is my file folder that I have to go through. The holder that's 31 fits a standard file sizes, file folders in there, and I have to go through that because that still has some daycare stuff. And then this is my staging area for all my crafts. I have my lights here. I set up everything, white wall, white table, and the pictures end up looking good here. So this is my recommendation. If you can create a space like this for all your thumbnail pictures, it works really good. Well, I hope you had enjoyed this video of my office tour. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down in the comments what you think, and I will see you all in my next video. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not. Bye. Thanks for watching.